Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it is October. I can't even speak today. It's October, and October is the month of Halloween and everything paranormal and scary. So I thought that I would come on here and give you guys like a paranormal type story time of something that went on with my son when he was little. And so this is my youngest son, and from the time that he was really young, he would be like super scared of the dark, like an irrational, like, I mean, I know that a lot of kids are scared of the dark. There's a lot of adults that are scared of the dark, but my youngest son, his fear of the dark was so completely like freak out, irrational, scared of the dark. If you would forget to turn on a night light or leave the hall light on and the door cracked or whatever, he would just totally like flip out, like beyond words, flip out. And I remember that one night he was sleeping on the living room couch, and there was the hall light on, and the hall light was shining into the living room, and someone turned it off. I don't know who turned it off, but someone turned off the light, and I was in my room asleep, and my son, he just, like, he must have woke up. He started just screaming. And so I went out in the living room. I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, the light's off. Like, he's like having panic. He like having trouble breathing, screaming. So I turned on the light, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what's wrong? Like, why are you so scared? At this point, he was probably, I would say he was like 7 or 8 years old. And he's like, because he's there, Mommy. He's standing there, down there. He's watching me. And so, like, he insisted that there was a man standing at the foot of the couch watching him. And from then on, like, that's when I would, because before that, I guess I'd never asked him why he was scared of the dark. I mean, kids are scared of the dark. And I was pretty strict with what I let them watch when they were really little, so it's not like I let him watch like a bunch of scary movies or anything. So I guess I never like asked him why he was so scared of the dark. I'd always just tried to leave the light on for him. But after that point, like if the light would go out, like for any reason, someone would turn off the night light, he'd wake up and there wouldn't be lights on. He would be screaming with a panic attack. You know, like he's there at the foot of the bed, he's watching me. He would insist there was this man watching him. And so I didn't know really what to think, and it's not like I went and told a bunch of people what he said. I mean, I'm not going to tell his friends so that he can be made fun of, and I never really like told my friends about it. It's just not something, I mean, everyone knew, like if he stayed the night somewhere, he was scared of the dark, whatever, you had to leave some sort of nightlight on. But I never explained like what he would say about the man standing like at the foot of the couch or the bed or wherever he was laying and watching him. And so probably when he was about 9 years old, I had a friend who had a son that was about his age, and she invited him to stay the night. So he went over there to stay the night. And then the next morning when she brought him home, she's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. And so the kids went off and they were playing, and she said, so last night, she said, my son woke up in the middle of the night and he came into my room and he's like, Mommy, there's a man standing at the foot of the bed watching Jennifer's son. He's like, it's just standing there watching him. And so, I don't know, my friend, she was telling me this, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so like I told her like what my son had been saying, and she told me that she didn't feel that this was like a bad spirit. It was more of like someone who was like a not necessarily an angel, but some sort of like guardian who was watching over him. But as a child waking up and he sees this man standing at the foot of the bed, you know, it freaks him out. So this whole time where I wasn't really thinking that he really saw a man at the foot of the bed, most likely he was seeing a man at the foot of the bed, because like I said, I never told my friend that he would freak out like that and what he would say. So for her son to wake up in the middle of the night to go get his mom and be like, there's a man standing at the foot of the bed watching Jennifer's son, Like, that was totally freaky. Like, it totally kind of freaked me out over that. I mean, in one instance, like, you feel kind of good if they're saying that it's most likely like some sort of guardian, but on the other end, like, it was scary. And he was really scared of the dark for a while. He finally was 11 or 12, I think, before the dark didn't scare him. But anyway, that is my today's paranormal story time. I have a few others that I might come back with. That was kind of short, but that's what went on with my son when he was little and kind of a little freaky there. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.